I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Had to stop and pocket profit every hard and pussy me. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sentiment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's the monster in at the center position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's the prodigy in at the 1. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
So the Hawks will get the first possession. And here's Young. Pass to the monster. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Here's Tyler. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Randle outside. All sorts of time. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Young. Over McDaniels. Young misses. Here's Tyler. Pass to Gobert. For 3, Randle gets the 3 to fall. Randle's got 5.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Here's the monster. Left side Young. 6 to shoot from the arc. The monster misses.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
McDaniels can't hit. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. The three. Knocks it down from distance.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ had did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2, coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Randall. 15 in his last outing. Gobert, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A bit undersized. His tops make him a legit small ball 4.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Timberwolves, slogging along so far, sitting at 10th place in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Tyler, guarded by Young. The prodigy passes to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. To stop the run. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
Young with it, now guarded by McDaniels. Takes a 3. That shot missing. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
The first free throw is good, and Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now, As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Young. Here's the monster, defended by Gobert. Here's the monster. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's McDaniels. Minnesota again missing. The Hawks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got his second basket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside Young. Pass to Rizachet. The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Tyler, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Gobert passes to McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Here's Tyler. He's scoreless. Randall inside. Johnson on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And he makes both free throws. Young with it. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to the monster. Back to Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Reed can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Johnson finds Young. To the middle. Here's Rizachet. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Atlanta in 5th.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards looking for an opening. To the inside.
And I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And to have a great field goal percentage, you have to show great patience and judgment. These guys are coached to think through every play. The free throw drops for Randall, and the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And Randall drops them both. Now Young. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Outside Porzingis. Over Randall. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Well, you know, he's one of the best scoring bigs in the league. I mean, the game seems to really come easily and naturally to Porzingis.
Here's Dillingham. He picked up 15 in their last win against Cleveland. That one drops for him. Now here's Young. With the teardrop. Shots blocked.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block him.
Pass to Dillingham. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. And this game is tied up now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Last time they met in Atlanta.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Rizachet. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Back to Daniels. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Langford comes in for Edwards. Kane's checked in for the Hawks. Carey comes in for Trae Young. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Dillingham. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Daniels. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Kane. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Miller. Pass to Langford. It's stolen by Okongwu. For three, Porzingis. Miller pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. DiVincenzo with it. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Cleveland. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Daniels. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Yes, it's good.
The assist, Carey. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Timberwolves shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Here's Dillingham. Reed finds DiVincenzo. He takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks leading. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Outside Porzingis. And the 3 off target.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The Hawks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Carey passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Reed. Porzingis misses. And here's Minnesota now. Reed with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Porzingis against Reed. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
52 seconds left in the first. Here's Kane. No made baskets yet.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Minot's checked in for Reed. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Now DiVincenzo. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Langford hits the trifecta.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Hawks trail by 4. Here's Carey. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the long J.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Dillingham. Porzingis grabs the board.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Kane. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Minnesota in the lead. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's the monster in it to 5, roaming the paint. And the Hawks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Now here's Alexander-Walker. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony Edwards has checked in for Minnesota. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
throw good, Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Outside Young. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the monster. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Gobert with it. Here's Tyler. Goes back up. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Here's the monster. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Atlanta shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
Edwards with it. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland. Pass to the prodigy. It's McDaniels on the wing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Tyler. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. Hits a three-pointer.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's Risache. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. No good from the wing. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Olynyk's checked in for Atlanta. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Young looking around. Here's Risache. He's got 5. Here's the floater. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Edwards, the pass to the prodigy. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Olynyk. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Timberwolves second.
Tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
And he drops it first. Daniels is checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. And it's blocked. Edwards against Young. Edwards with a step. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Edwards has got 9 points in the quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Ricochet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And out on the wings, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Now Edwards. He's got 13. Pass to Randall. Now here's Reed. Now here's Randall. Rebound by Olynyk. And here's Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Hits both from the stripe. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
The free throw drops for Randall. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And Risacher gets it to go. Risacher's got 5 points in the quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Tyler, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Outside Reed. Reed, a screen on Young. Clock at 4. The prodigy passes to Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks lead by 3. Young with it. Pass to Risacher. Olynyk with a screen on McDaniels. And Risacher gets it to go. Now Edwards, 13 points in the game. Outside Reed. Right side McDaniels. Now Randall, 3-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risacher. Outside Young. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Nice D from Reed. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Knocks down the triple. McDaniels got 6.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get ready, everyone, to see if someone is screaming. You show us your best dance move. Let's go.
And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Johnson, he's racked up a nice share of votes, but there are still a few players ahead of him in the East.
Well, it's a loaded East this season. So many guys in the mix for a spot on the All-Star team. He's absolutely one of them.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Carey. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Here's Kane. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Lets it go from the wing. Yep, that one goes. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. Here's Kane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Okongwu with the block. They retain possession. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. The shot by Cool Hands, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Langford. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Kane. Fires for 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Dillingham. Here's Langford. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Here's Dillingham. He's got 5. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Carey. Fires from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Carey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 15. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the wing. Here's Kane. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Come on, get down for your Timberwolves.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Porzingis is checked in. Right side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Connects from downtown. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Dillingham with a rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Miller. Edwards with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
It'll be his fourth time going to the line in this game.
And what a great first half he's had at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Porzingis misses. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc to the paint. Here's the monster, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him, and it's in there.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Carey. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's the monster. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Kane.
One shot.
Here's Edwards. He's got 18. Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Five on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Carey passes to the monster. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Outside Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 for 8.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Atlanta on top. They lead by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, Shaq. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
Well, you called me ugly earlier. You called me ugly earlier.
I never called you that.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4, and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's the prodigy in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. The rebound by Atlanta. The Monsters got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Daniels. Floats one up. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Randle. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Risache. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And he can't get that one. The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Randall's got 16 points now.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside Young. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Risache. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Randle outside for the lead. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Johnson for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Pass to Randle. Clock at 6. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, this... period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
McDaniels against Young. Now Johnson. Here's Daniels. Here's the Monster. Soft touch off the glass. The Monsters got 24.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
The prodigy passes to Randall. Outside Edwards. The 3-ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And taking a look at our 2K leaderboard, the best ball distributors amongst point guards. Number 1, Trae Young.
And when you're a point guard, you always want to be in this position, leading the league in assists. You just know his teammates love playing with him.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
Outside Johnson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Over to the left wing, the 3 from Rizashay. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Randall. 21 points in the game.
He has his momentum going forward. When Randall's playing downhill, it's really a foul waiting to happen.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in.
We got this.
And the second free throw is good. Hawks trail by 5. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's the monster, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Young with it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. And here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Johnson. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Daniels. Goes up again. The shot's good. Daniels has got 5.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Randall left side. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Minot's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Outside Reed. Here's Tyler. And that one's on target from the wing. Tyler's gotten his second bucket. Hawks trail by 7. Outside Johnson. Pass to Kane. Here's Daniels. Johnson with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Daniels. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Tyler. He's got 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Kane. 9 points in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Conley. Here's Kane. He's guarded by Conley. Cool hands. No good on the 3. Minnesota leading by 5. Miller, the pass to the prodigy. And here's Reed. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
On the inside, Reed's got a deep bag that he can go to. I mean, he's a hard guy to cover.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
That one misses. Hawks trail by 6. Here's cool hands. No points yet. Kane misses. Miller, the pass to Conley. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Kane. Reed defending. Pass to Okongwu. And the layup is good off the glass. Okongwu's got 6.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. Now here's Reed. Here's Tyler. Good on the jump shot. He's got 9.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Daniels. 9 points in the game. Olynyk for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Tyler. It counts, and the foul. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. Carey comes in for Olynyk.
One shot.
Hawks trail by 6. Here's Kane. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. From about 19. Here's Porzingis. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. They get it back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
He makes the first.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniels. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Carey. Outside Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Kane. The Hawks need to get one up here. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Dillingham. Launches a three. Rebounded by Kane.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Oh, they get a hand on it. They set the screen. Pass to Carey. And here's Alexander Walker from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Miller's got rebound number 8 now. Langford, the pass to the prodigy. Here's Dillingham. Tries it from the top of the key, and that one's good. Dillingham's got 10 points.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Hawks in second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Hawks trail by 7. Here's Kane. 9 points in the game. They set a pick. Right wing. Here's cool hands. And Atlanta misses again. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Miller. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in. Here's Dillingham. 10 points for him. Pass to Miller. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for 2, Langford.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Young. Pass to cool hands. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And Langford pulls it down. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Miller's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Money, pass to Young. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And there it is for him. Young's got 5 points.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. Here's Dillingham. Back to Miller. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Miller's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Outside Young. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Miller's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Dillingham. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Carey. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Porzingis. Lets a three fly. And Langford pulls it down. Minnesota's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Shot on the wing. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Cool Hands. Outside Young. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Counted. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Looking to get it going. And Langford pulls it down. Langford's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
It's 2-on-1, and he's going for the lob.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Hawks trail by 8. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Carey in at the 2. DiVincenzo with a steal. Shoots off the step back. Carey grabs a miss. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Tyler. coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Carey. Drills it from deep.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to the prodigy. It's tipped. Here's Daniels. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Carey. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to the prodigy. And he drives in. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Anthony Edwards just checked in for DiVincenzo. Free throw drops for Johnson. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Minnesota again missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Johnson passes to the monster.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Carey. Clock is at 3. Johnson for 3.
Coming out of the break, seems to me as though he's lost his touch and maybe a little bit of confidence too.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Here's Randall. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Pass to McDaniels. There's the 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Carey to the paint. Here's the monster. It's blocked by Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to the prodigy. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Edwards. Atlanta with a rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Two shots. These are shared.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. Here's Carey. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Johnson.
You know, the mixture of power and balance really makes Randle a threat defensively.
Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition. Here they come. Here's the monster. Count it. And 1. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Randle inside, covered by Johnson. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
So it's Minnesota now. Now Edwards. Randle finds Edwards. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Randle. Just 5 to shoot. Nails the wide open jumper. Randall's got 24.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Here's Carey. To the inside. Here's the monster, defended by Gobert. Carey's shot is off. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1.
Hawks foul. 2. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Steps back. Here's Ricochet. No good off the back of the rim. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 48% so far. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Julius Randle, shooting 1.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Randall. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Carey. Here's the monster. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. The Monsters got 32 points in the game.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Now here's Randall. Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Carey. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Here's the monster. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one at the line is good. And Atlanta making a change here. Young's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Minnesota with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Randall outside. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Johnson passes to Young. Here's the monster, defended by Gobert. Here's the monster. Pass to Daniels. And there's a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Tyler. Wide open look. The rebound by Atlanta. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. Here's Risache. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And he's good on the second.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Risache. Pass to the monster. Here's Young from 18 feet away. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And it's a tie ball game.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Here's Tyler. Outside Edwards to the middle. Here's Gobert. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young to take the lead. Long distance tray.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randall. The monster grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Daniels. And a deep 3 from Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Up top, Edwards. Here's Tyler. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. That one rolls around and rims out.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. He seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
It's time for dance day. If you see yourself on a big screen, You know what to do. Show it, big boy. You have the camera on you. Hey, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Tyler. Pass to Randall. Fader on the way. And he nails that one right through the heart. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Young against McDaniels. Here's Daniels from behind the arc. The rebound by the prodigy. Pass to Randall. Over Porzingis. Randall can't hit.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Young from long range. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Yeah, Trey Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential over Porzingis. Randall, good. Randall's got 31 points. And Atlanta with possession here. Now here's Young. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Releases from 15. That one's wide left. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall finds Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now here's Young. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Here's Tyler. From 7 feet. Randall can't hit. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Young can't hit. And here's Edwards. Oh, there's the alley.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Here's the monster. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves.
Here's Randall. Over Porzingis. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a three-point lead. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul. Either way, they got to score the ball.
Randall outside. Rebounded by Daniels. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Releases. McDaniels can't hit, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 2 shots. Kristaps Porzingis.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Randall with it. Misses there. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now for our Player of the Game.